Glenn Smith Chevrolet. Let's kick off 2026 with a bang. We will not be undersold. Chevy Traverse with 3-row seating up to $7,250 off. The impressive Chevy Equinox up to $5,500 off. Enjoy no payments until springtime. Get your lowest price guaranteed today. Smart people from all over the USA come to Glenn Smith Chevrolet. Get ready to smile.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, or afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We are live from CVCC for the baseball home opener. The Pirates will be taking on the Wallace-Dothan Governors, and we are joining live now. We're just a few minutes away from the ceremonial first pitch from the Alabama House of Representatives 80th District Representative Chris Blackshear. He'll be throwing out the first pitch today to get this season started here at CVCC. It is a beautiful day for baseball, a bit windy. I'll apologize in advance if you hear the wind in my microphone. We've got the wind blowing right at us. So uh, right now it's currently 51 degrees, beautiful blue sky. And the teams are getting ready to kick this home season off for the CVCC Pirates. We are going to take a quick break, let you hear from one of our sponsors, and then we'll be right back for the ceremonial first pitch with Representative Chris Blackshear. Keep it here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
At Jack Houston Memorial Hospital, our focus is you. Even though we performed more than 1,300 joint replacements last year, we treat you like you are our only patient. Your surgeon explains your joint replacement, so nothing is a surprise. Our team knows your treatment plan, and we work together to get you back on your feet again. That's why our hospital is recognized year after year as a leader in patient satisfaction and quality of care. Jack Houston Memorial Hospital. Excellence, always.
All right, we are back, ladies and gentlemen, here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live, getting ready for the ceremonial first pitch with House Representative Chris Blackshear. We're going to be turning the microphone over in just a moment to PA announcer Chris Gates, where you'll hear from him about Representative Blackshear and what he means to this community of Phoenix City. Once again, I am Ricky Rogers. We are live on Georgia Alabama Sports Live with CVCC Pirates baseball as they prepare to play host in the home opener versus the Wallace-Dothan Governors from Dothan, Alabama.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Howard Lake Field here in Chattahoochee Valley's home area, the Pirates. As they start off their home season today, it's a beautiful day for some baseball. We appreciate you all being here. We got a very special guest in the house today throwing out the first pitch. Representative Chris Blackshear from District 80. Representative Blackshear is a lifelong resident of Phoenix City, Alabama, and has served in the state legislative representing District 80 since 2016. He is currently the chairman of the Financial Services Committee and vice chair of the State General Fund Committee. I want to give you a warm embrace to Chris Blackshear as he get ready to throw the first pitch. Go right ahead, Representative Blackshear. That was a fantastic one. Well done. We appreciate you all being out here today. Get ready to enjoy this great game of baseball. Go Pirates!
Thank you to CVCC PA announcer Christopher Gates as he welcomed in Representative Chris Blackshear, state representative from the 80th district. It means a lot to this Phoenix City community and to CVCC. Ladies and gentlemen, we're getting ready for some Pirates baseball here from Howard Lake Field on the campus of Chattahoochee Valley Community College. Don't go anywhere. Keep it here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
For the big, for the small, the short, and the tall. Peacemakers, risk takers. For the optimists, pessimists, exhibitionists. For long distance love. For the farsighted, nearsighted. For introverts and extroverts. For the thinkers and the doers. For old friends. Coca-Cola. For everyone.
Georgia Alabama Sports Live wants to say thank you to Zaxby's for their continued partnership with us for over the last couple years since we started this. Your partnership has meant the world for us to give you premier coverage for all the local sporting events around the Chattahoochee Valley area. And specifically, I want to thank Judson Humphreys, my good friend, and the Phoenix City location, being with us from the very beginning, man.
Absolutely. Well, we just appreciate what y'all do in the community for these student athletes, and we just want to be a part of it.
Whether it's tailgating, parties, or you just want a quick bite to eat, come to the Phoenix City Zaxby's location and tell them Georgia Alabama Sports Live and Thrift sent you. Thank you again to Judson Humphreys and Zaxby's for our continued partnership on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
We are back here live from Howard Lake Field at CVCC. Game is preparing to get underway. We are going to go ahead and run through our teams. The Wallace Community College Dothan campus Governors come into CVCC playing 500 baseball. Overall 3-3. They are 1-1 away and 2-2 on neutral site games. They'll be taking on a Pirates team led by head coach Vic. They are currently sitting overall at 2-3 on a one-game winning streak right now. They are 1-3 on neutral fields, 1-0 away, and this being their home opener, they're going to hope to take home a win today. We are going to have starting lineups just as soon as those are made available. We're going to hear from some of our sponsors. Huge shout out to Coca-Cola, Lynn Smith Chevrolet GMC, Houston Clinic, Zaxby's in Phoenix City, and all of our other great sponsors here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live for making it possible for us to bring you Pirates baseball all season long from CVCC. We'll see you back here in just a minute as we get ready for first pitch.
What's up, everyone? Thrift Behringer here, and I am with Terry Johnson and Terry Johnson Agency, one of the first sponsors I ever had when I started this endeavor over 4 years ago when I was doing it off my phone. I want to say thank you so much for believing in our vision of being able to serve the community, shine a light on all these athletes, all these programs. And Terry Johnson Agency, they've been serving the community for over 40 years. Home, auto, life, church. Terry Johnson's been helping my family and me specifically. He's my insurance agent. I want to say thank you so much for your support.
Thank you, Thrift, and I appreciate the opportunity that you gave me 4 years ago to come on board and to be an initial sponsor with you. And it's just been a good association with you and a pleasure to work with you, and look forward to a long association even further down the road.
No doubt about it. Again, serving the community for many years. You need a quote today, give them a call. Jeremy Crosby, his daughter Brooke, and of course, Mr. Terry. They're going to make you feel at home. They're going to take care of you. He's my insurance agent. It's Terry Johnson Agency, big supporter of Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
When you have everything you need to start strong, you can give everything you've got.
Killing it.
Get stronger with best-in-class equipment at Planet Fitness. Save $28 or more when you join for just $1 down, $15 a month. Cancel anytime. Deal extended to Friday, January 16th.
You got this.
Whether you're building your business or finding your dream home, G2 Real Estate is with you every step of the way. Commercial or residential, our mission is the same, turning your vision into reality. With experience, insight, and a commitment to your success, we're more than brokers, we're your partners. G2 Real Estate, building futures one property at a time.
Imagine a life-changing injury. Imagine the fear and unknown. The Houston Clinic Sports Medicine Team, the only physicians in the area with advanced certification in orthopedic sports medicine, treats sports injuries with innovative techniques. The Houston Clinic has helped nearly 1 million athletes live without pain. Imagine getting back in the game. Imagine the best game of your life. The Houston Clinic Sports Medicine Team.
For the big, for the small, the short, and the tall. Peacemakers, risk takers. For the optimists, pessimists, exhibitionists. For long distance love. For the farsighted, nearsighted. For introverts and extroverts. For the thinkers and the doers. For old friends. Coca-Cola. For everyone.
At Glenn Smith Chevrolet. Let's kick off 2026 with a bang. We will not be undersold. Chevy Traverse with 3-row seating up to $7,250 off. The impressive Chevy Equinox up to $5,500 off. Enjoy no payments until springtime. Get your lowest price guaranteed today. Smart people from all over the USA come to Glenn Smith Chevrolet. Get ready to smile.
your surprisingly great rates? Contact your local State Farm agent today.
If you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Carol Perdue in Phoenix City today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Houlihan serves fresh, handcrafted dishes made just the way you like them. Juicy burgers, sizzling steaks, crisp salads, and shareable appetizers set the table for every appetite. Relax with friends, celebrate special moments, or enjoy a casual night out. Houlihan's delivers great food, great drinks, and great times, with 2 locations in Columbus, downtown at the Marriott Hotel and on Sidney Simons Boulevard at the Doubletree Hotel.
At Jack Houston Memorial Hospital, our focus is you. Even though we performed more than 1,300 joint replacements last year, we treat you like you are our only patient. Your surgeon explains your joint replacement, so nothing is a surprise. Our team knows your treatment plan, and we work together to get you back on your feet again. That's why our hospital is recognized year after year as a leader in patient satisfaction and quality of care. Jack Houston Memorial Hospital. Excellence, always.
At Planet Fitness, there's strength in numbers. The number of different workouts to do.
1, 2, 3.
Different clubs to do it in. Friends to do it with.
Looking good, everybody.
Yeah, we are. And the number of ways to recover from it all.
You got this, come on.
And it all adds up to one membership. The Planet Fitness Black Card. Access any location, bring a friend anytime, and recover in the Black Card Spa.
One more, everybody.
We're all strong on this planet. Planet Fitness.
Welcome back into Howard Lake Field. We're going to go through our starting lineups for today. We're going to start with our home team, the Chattahoochee Valley Community College Pirates. They are going to be throwing sophomore, the 6'1", 210-pound Brody Dixon on the mound today. Playing right field and batting leadoff is going to be number 2, Joel James. In the 2-hole, playing second base is going to be Jaden Nunez. Batting in the 3-hole, playing left field, number 3, Amari Allen. Batting cleanup and playing shortstop, number 17, Canyon Meeks, who's had a big season so far for the Pirates. Batting 5, the designated hitter, number 25, Connor Cosby. Batting 6th and working behind the plate today is going to be number 19, Will Crowell. Batting 7th, playing first base, number 13, Brody Pierce. Batting 8th and playing in center field, number 1, Kendall Jackson. And rounding out the Pirates lineup, batting in the 9-hole, second baseman, number 8, Grayson Hall. Pirates are going to look to take one here from the Wallace Governors. Governors led by longtime head coach Ryan Isle. They'll be starting off with the center fielder, number 1, Makai Buckley. Batting second, the catcher, number 5, Peyton Ryback. Batting third will be third baseman, number 17, Mason Piper. Batting cleanup for the Governors today, right fielder, number 12, Colby Motley. Batting fifth, playing first base, number 9, Jackson Clyett. In the 6-hole today for the Governors will be left fielder, number 4, Aiden Tuck. Batting 7th, the designated hitter, number 44, Kason Bleaton. Batting 8th and playing second base today for the Governors will be number 8, Brody Jones. In the 9-hole, the shortstop, number 2, is Evan Taylor. Pitching for the Governors today will be number 15, Carson Daugherty. We are looking forward to a great day of baseball here live from CVCC. Teams are going through the national anthem. We'll be right back here on Georgia, Alabama Sports Live.
At Glenn Smith Chevrolet, let's kick off 2026 with a bang. We will not be undersold. Chevy Traverse with 3-row seating up to $7,250 off. The impressive Chevy Equinox up to $5,500 off. Enjoy no payments until springtime. Get your lowest price guaranteed today. Smart people from all over the USA come to Glenn Smith Chevrolet. Get ready to smile.
Welcome back in here to Howard Lake Field on the campus of Chattahoochee Valley Community College here in Phoenix City. Sophomore pitcher for the Pirates, Brody Dixon, has towed the rubber. He's begun his warm-up pitches, and we're about to get underway here at CVCC. Huge shout-out to our sponsors. We couldn't do this without you. Coca-Cola, Houston Clinic, Houston Hospital, and, of course, our longtime sponsor, Glenn Smith Chevrolet GMC. If you're in the market for a new or used car or truck, be sure to check out our friends at Glenn Smith, just up Highway 280. Huge selection, cars and trucks, and we couldn't be happier that they continue to support us here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live as we bring you all the area high school and CVCC athletics coverage. Coming to the plate for the Wallace Governors, it's going to be center fielder number 1, Makai Buckley. He'll face again the sophomore, 6'1", 210-pound Brody Dixon, pitcher for the Pirates. Again, it is a windy day. It's a beautiful day for baseball. 52 degrees here at first pitch. Crystal blue skies. Light bit of wind, and you're gonna hear some of that wind in the mic. I apologize in advance for that, but we are set up here just behind home plate. As we get underway here, we just, again, thank you for joining us. We are live on YouTube and the Gas Live Facebook page. Check us out, share it up, let your friends and family know that CVCC Baseball is here. And that ball is hit well to center field, but right at the center fielder, giving the Pirates the first out of the day. Delivery from Dixon's looks to be just a bit high and outside, putting the Governors Peyton Ryback ahead of the count here. And he hits the ball well again, straight up in the air to left field, and the play is made easily. Can of corn for the left fielder from CVCC, Amari Allen. 2 down here for the Pirates as they are opening up their home schedule for the 2026 season. Dixon delivers a strike, like a first pitch fastball there from Dixon, going right at the Governors batter 17, Mason Piper. Piper's the second baseman. Good size on the batter. Dixon goes right at him again, offering him a look to be a fastball low to the big lefty from Wallace Community. Dixon ahead in the count, 1-2. That one hits the dirt just in front of the catcher. Evening the count at 2-2. 2 outs for the Pirates here. Brody stares down the batter, getting ready to deliver. And he fouls that one back high behind home plate. Still leaving at a 2-2 count here in the top of the first inning for the Pirates. And that ball's hit hard up the middle. Beautiful play made by the diving shortstop for CVCC. And the Governors go down 1-2-3 in the top half of the first inning. We'll be back as the Pirates grab the bats and get ready to show out for their home crowd. Thanks for joining us here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
at Glenn Smith Chevrolet. Let's kick off 2026 with a bang. We will not be undersold. Chevy Traverse with 3-row seating up to $7,250 off. The impressive Chevy Equinox up to $5,500 off. Enjoy no payments until springtime. Get your lowest price guaranteed today. Smart people from all over the USA come to Glenn Smith Chevrolet. Get ready to smile.
Welcome back into CVCC Baseball Live on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. I am your very honored to be calling play-by-play for this game today. I am Ricky Rogers, and we're just thrilled to be able to offer CVCC Baseball to our viewers. Ask that you like, subscribe, and share to our social media pages on Facebook and Instagram. Check us out on YouTube as well. Hit that bell so that you know each and every time we are live. We're proudly sponsored by Glenn Smith Chevrolet, Coca-Cola, Houston Clinic, Jack Houston Memorial Hospital, Planet Fitness, Valley Hospitality, Houlihan's, and Cannon, Zaxby's here in Phoenix City. And of course, as always, our first inning is being brought to you by Carol Purdue, State Farm agent here in Phoenix City. Visit her to see if she can save you some money on your insurance. We are thankful, deeply thankful for the support from our good friend, Carol Purdue. Pirates heading to the plate now. Right fielder number 2, Joel James, looking to see if he can do some damage as he faces. And that's a deep ball to left field. Just past the grasp of the left fielder. And that's Pirates are going to open up with a stand-up double from right fielder number 2, Joel James. He put a kiss on that ball and sent it deep to left field. Left fielder tried to make the play, had his back turned to the ball, and wasn't able to come up with it as he closed in on the wall here at Howard Lake Field. Coming to the plate now for the Pirates, second baseman Jaden Nunez. Pirates looking to attack the Governors early here in the bottom half of the first inning. Doherty looks, delivers, and throws a first pitch strike to Nunez. Ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't been able to attend a game here at CVCC, you really should check it out. Beautiful facilities. Doherty delivers, and the bat slips just out of Nunez's hands as he swung and missed. Doherty gets out to a 0-2 count on Nunez. Joel James, the right fielder, standing at second base, gets his lead. Doherty checks, winds up and delivers. Little stuck his bat out, just tapped it enough to move the runner over to third base. I'm sure head coach Hunter Vick will take those efforts all day long, move that man into scoring position. That's going to bring up left fielder number 3, Amari Allen, to the plate. Big left-handed hitter. He's going to stare down Doherty. The Governors out in maroon tops, white pants. Pirates in all white. That's a foul ball to put Doherty ahead 0-1. One down here in the bottom of the first. Doherty delivers, swing and a miss from Amari Allen. Pirates looking to attack early. See if they can get the runner, Joel James, in from third base. He's just 90 feet away from scoring the first run here at Howard Lake Field for the Pirates this season. Doherty delivers, swing, and the tag by the catcher. Puts 2 outs here on the board for the Governors. Coming to the plate for CVCC. Guy that's had a pretty good season so far for the Pirates. The shortstop, number 17, I believe a Harris County product, Canyon Meeks. Doherty delivers. First pitch strike. He's playing with that outside edge of the plate on the hitters and getting those calls from home plate umpire. Doherty rocks and fires, delivers, looks to be a breaking ball. Strike to Canyon Meeks. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 down here for the Pirates. And that's a hit batter. Meeks is going to take his spot at first base. It's going to bring to plate the Pirates' designated hitter, number 25, Connor Cosby. First pitch delivered from Doherty was a ball. Stares down Crosby. Rocks and fires, delivers ball 2. Doherty behind in the count, 2-0. Delivered what looked to be a curveball. Soft pop up to third base. Third baseman struggles and misses the ball. That moves Canyon Meeks to third base. And the Pirates are threatening here again. Runners at first and third. Canyon Meeks at third. And designated hitter Connor Cosby standing on first base. After the error at short by the third baseman, I believe the sun may have gotten in his eyes and he just wasn't able to come up with it. A little bit windy today as well. That ball may have had a little bit of movement on it. Coming to the plate now is the catcher for the Pirates, number 19, Will Crowell. Right-handed hitter stares down Doherty. Doherty delivers. Ball in the dirt and off the plate. Catcher did a good job to stay in front of it, keep it in front of him, and keep the runners held at first and third. 2 down here in the bottom of the first inning. Again, our scoreboard is not working. Pirates lead 1-0. The pitch from Doherty, beautiful pitch, kisses the outside edge of the plate, bringing the count to 1-1. That ball is fouled off. Putting Crowell behind in the count. 1-2, 2 down. You got to think Doherty's going to be thinking fastball here. Looks like that's what he sent, and that's a called ball. 2-2 on the hitter here, Will Crowell. Deuce is wild on the scoreboard. 2-2 with 2 outs. Breaking ball thrown just off the plate. Full count now here on Crowell. And he walks him. That's going to load the bases for first baseman, number 13, Brody Pierce, who's coming to the plate looking to open this game up for the Pirates. Already in a little bit of trouble here early in this contest. Stares down his catcher, the left-handed hitter for the Pirates, Brody Pierce. Looking to play hero here for the Pirates, who already hold a 1-0 lead. Big swing there from Pierce. Pretty change-up coming from the pitcher. Carson Doherty for the Governors. Huge lead for the runner at second. Ball is spiked in the dirt. Runner stay put as the catcher does a good job keeping the ball there in front of him. One ball, 2 strikes, and 2 down. And swinging and missing. That's going to end the inning, but not before the Pirates do some damage. They put a run on the board. They hold a 1-0 lead over the Wallace Governors. Thanks again for tuning in. We'll be right back after a word from our sponsors.
At Glenn Smith Chevrolet, let's kick off 2026 with a bang. We will not be undersold. Chevy Traverse with 3-row seating up to $7,250 off. The impressive Chevy Equinox up to $5,500 off. Enjoy no payments until springtime. Get your lowest price guaranteed today. Smart people from all over the USA come to Glenn Smith Chevrolet. Get ready to smile.
Houlihan serves fresh, handcrafted dishes made just the way you like them. Juicy burgers, sizzling steaks, crisp salads, and shareable appetizers set the table for every appetite. Relax with friends, celebrate special moments, or enjoy a casual night out. Houlihan's delivers great food, great drinks, and great times, with 2 locations in Columbus, downtown at the Marriott Hotel and on Sidney Simons Boulevard at the Doubletree Hotel.
Welcome back into Howard Lake Field here on the campus of CVCC. Big sophomore pitcher for CVCC, Brody Dixon, has towed the rubber. He's going through his warm-up pitches as we get ready to start the second inning. Again, beautiful day for baseball here at Howard Lake Field. Pirates opening their home slate for the season, taking on the Wallace Governors out of Dothan, Alabama. Coming to the plate for the Governors to start the second inning is going to be right fielder number 12, Colby Motley. Dixon's going to look to have a great second inning, just like his first. He sent the Governors down 1-2-3 to start the game. Dixon delivers inside, little high ball. Hard hit ball. Third baseman tried to make a play in and out of his glove. That is going to send Colby Motley to first base and bring up the first baseman for the Governors, number 9, Jackson Clyett. Right-handed pitcher will step in and look to move his runner over to second. Dixon looks in, gets a sign from the catcher, Will Kroll. Delivers just over the third baseman's head. The base runner's going to try for 3. Head first slide into third. He is safe. Runners at the corners now for the Governors. two hits right at the third baseman for CVCC. First one he got glove on, that one was a rocket, and I don't think he really had a chance at it. Bringing to the plate, number 4, Caden Tuck. He's the left fielder for the Governors. Dixon looks in, gets a sign, rocks, fires. Beautiful fastball down the middle for strike one for the sophomore from CVCC. Brody Dixon out of Smith Station, Alabama, played his high school ball at Smith Station. Checks his runner at first, throws over to first base trying to catch him off guard. Runner back safe. Runner has quite a lead at first base. Dixon steps off and gets a new sign from his catcher, Crowell. He rocks, fires, delivers inside for a ball. Governors looking to get a run on the board to tie this game at 1. Obviously looking for a little more than that. The ball is hit straight up in the air down third base line for foul. 1-2 count now here for Dixon on Tuck, Caden Tuck from the Governors. One-two count here in the top half of the second inning. Dixon delivers. Ball bounced down the first base line. Play made at first base. Moves the runner over. Now we got runners at second and third. And one down here in the second for the Pirates. Bring to the plate a big guy, number 44, Kason Gleaton. Gleaton, the designated hitter for the Governors. He certainly looks the part. One of those guys that coaches like to have on the team just to walk off the bus. Dixon loses that one, sails it high for ball 2. Yeah, 44 swings. Gleaton, big swing, big fella. Still ahead in the count, 2-1. Make that 3-1. Dixon in a tiny bit of trouble here. Runners at second and third in scoring position. Big guy at the plate. Dixon's now behind in the count, 3-1. Just one down here in the top half of the second inning. And he walks him. Bases juiced here, 1 out. That's going to bring to the plate the second baseman, number 8, Brody Jones, for the Governors. And that ball was hammered deep center, and that's a grand slam. The Governors going to take a 4-1 lead here at Howard Lake Field. Off the heels of a grand slam delivered by second baseman Brody Jones for the Governors. Governors came out of that dugout quick to celebrate. If you're Dixon, you've got to have a next batter up mentality. Shake that off, go get this next guy. One down. Purdy delivers. Ball one. Next pitch in for a ball. Dixon came off the mound in the first inning, celebrating. Pumped to get that first inning 1-2-3. And he delivers a strike. 2-1's the count, one down. Evan Taylor at the plate for the Governors. Dixon delivers strike two. Even now at 2-2. Look like a breaking ball. Pop straight up. Catcher's looking to make a play, and he does for the second out of the inning. That should work to get Dixon a little bit of his confidence back as he gets back to the top of the lineup, facing Mekhi Buckley, the center fielder for the Governors. Sails that one into the backstop. 4-1. A little high. Buckley, a shorter stature fella that came up in his first day being struck out at the hands of Dixon. Dixon looking to find the zone the umpire wants to see. Way behind in the count, 3-0. Buckley steps back into the box, left-handed box, and Dixon delivers. Ball number 4, that's a walk. And we're going to take just a break in the action. Pitching coach is heading out to speak to Dixon on the mound to settle him down, offer some words of encouragement. We'll be right back here live on Georgia-Alabama Sports Live.
At Glenn Smith Chevrolet, let's kick off 2026 with a bang. We will not be undersold. Chevy Traverse with 3-row seating up to $7,250 off. The impressive Chevy Equinox up to $5,500 off. Enjoy no payments until springtime. Get your lowest price guaranteed today. Smart people from all over the USA come to Glenn Smith Chevrolet. Get ready to smile.
Welcome back in at Howard Lake Field. Dixon's met with his coach and delivers a first pitch strike to number 5, Peyton Ryback, the first baseman for the Governors. Goes right after him, fastball outside, a little low, just at the kneecaps. Get way ahead 0-2 in this as he looks to get his team back into the dugout, grab some bats, and come back out and see if they can't start chopping away at the 3-run lead the Governors have off the back of the grand slam. It came from Evan Taylor earlier in the inning. Brady delivers. Ball to make it 1-2. And that's a beautiful pitch to end the inning for the Pirates. Pirates head back into the dugout, grabbing some bats, looking to chop away this 3-run lead held by the Governors. Keep it right here on Georgia-Alabama Sports Live.
Houlihan serves fresh, handcrafted dishes made just the way you like them. Juicy burgers, sizzling steaks, crisp salads, and shareable appetizers set the table for every appetite. Relax with friends, celebrate special moments, or enjoy a casual night out. Houlihan's delivers great food, great drinks, and great times. with 2 locations in Columbus, downtown at the Marriott Hotel and on Sidney Simons Boulevard at the Doubletree Hotel.
At Jack Houston Memorial Hospital, our focus is you. Even though we performed more than 1,300 joint replacements last year, we treat you like you are our only patient. Your surgeon explains your joint replacement, so nothing is a surprise. Our team knows your treatment plan, and we work together to get you back on your feet again. That's why our hospital is recognized year after year as a leader in patient satisfaction and quality of care. Jack Houston Memorial Hospital. Excellence, always.
Welcome back in here to Howard Lake Field at CVCC. We look to start the bottom half of the second inning here in beautiful Phoenix City on a beautiful 54-degree day here on the home opener for the Pirates. Pirates went pretty deep in their lineup in the first inning. We're going to start off with the 8-hole hitter, the center fielder, number 1, Kendall Jackson. Will step into the box to face Carson Doherty, the pitcher for the Governors. Jackson, freshman out of Warner Robins, Georgia, 6 foot, 185 pounds. Steps into the right-handed batter's box and waits the pitch from Doherty. Doherty rocks, fires, delivers a swing and a miss. Catcher. Ball's a little outside. Giving Jackson a 1-2 count. The Pirates look to claw back. Ball is shot straight up in the air. Shortstop looks to be making a play, and he does. 1 down here in the bottom half of the second. As the 9-hole hitter, second baseman Grayson Hall steps in. Hall, a freshman out of Baxley, Georgia. Doherty looks, gets his sign, delivers a pitch, and it's a swing and a miss for Hall. Pirates hitters are being aggressive at the plate, swinging early. Doherty rocks, fires. Strike on the outside edge of the plate. Hall now down in the count, 0-2. Doherty delivers. Check swing. And he is called out by the home plate umpire. 2 down here, bottom second. Leadoff hitter coming to the plate for the Pirates. Joel James, who scored that single run for the Pirates in the bottom half of the first inning, steps in the left-hand batter's box and gets ready for his pitch. Breaking ball inside and called strike 1. James out of Smyrna, Georgia. Freshman. Beautiful hit down the first base line that rolls into the corner here at Howard Lake Field. James is thinking 3. He rounds second. Ball comes in, and it is a triple. Slides into third safely for a triple. Joel James, bat making some noise. Coming to the plate now for the Pirates. It's going to be third baseman Jaden Nunez, number 28. Nunez steps into the batter's box. Doherty rocks, fires. Breaking ball. Hard hit ground ball to the shortstop. Shortstop makes the play, straining James at third. We're heading to the top half of the third inning here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Being with us from the very beginning, man.
Absolutely. Well, we just appreciate what y'all do in the community for these student athletes, and we just want to be a part of it.
Whether it's tailgating, parties, or you just want a quick bite to eat, come to the Phoenix City Zaxby's location and tell them Georgia Alabama Sports Live and Thrift sent you. Thank you again to Judson Humphreys and Zaxby's for our continued partnership on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Welcome back in here, live from Phoenix City. Pirates opening their 2026 home slate against the Wallace Governors out of Dothan, Alabama. Coming to the plate first for the Governors, it's number 17, Mason Piper. Dixon delivers first pitch, ball. Ball weakly hit to second base. Second baseman's going to make a routine play. Oh, and the runner is safe. Head first slide into the bag on a pretty weakly hit ball to the second baseman. Governors in business here, top half of the third. Coming to the plate now for the Governors is Colby Motley. Motley, the second baseman for the Governors. First pitch strike for Motley. Off the arm of Brody Dixon, the sophomore out of Smith Station, Alabama. Rocks, fires, delivers high ball. Evening the count at 1-1. Dixon gave up a grand slam there in the second inning. To Evan Taylor of the Governors. Prime candidate for double play, and they get the runner at second. The ball seemed to slip out of the hands of the second baseman on the transfer. Giving the Pirates one out, runner on first base for the Governors. Dixon checks his wristband to get the sign from his catcher. Pickoff move to first, runner back safely. Dixon delivers a strike. 0-1 count for the batter. Number 9, Jackson Clyett. Clyett, the first baseman. Big first baseman for the Governors. The field umpire looks to have called a balk. On Dixon. I'm not quite sure what happened there. Buddy Dixon rears back, delivers strike. Head in this count 0-2. Field umpire still having a conversation with Dixon after that pitch. Dixon stares down the catcher, delivers high. First ball, he's down 1-2 or up 1-2 in this count. To Clyett. Ball comes in a little high. Clyett takes a swing at it. Fouls it off back over the first base dugout. We are in a 2-2 count. So I'm guessing that conversation earlier with the field umpire. Ball hit to third. Third baseman delivers to second base to get the runner. Runner's called out for the second out of the inning. Fly hits safely to first on the fielder's choice. 2 down here in the top half of the third. Stepping in for the Governors, number 4, Caden Tuck. Dixon fires inside for ball 1. Dixon looks, delivers, rocks, fires. Hard hit ball up the middle, bounces into center field. It's going to move the runner to second. Runners at first and second for the Governors. Bringing the designated hitter, big number 44, Kason Gleaton, to the plate. Gleaton's got a chance to do some more damage here to the Pirates. Steps in, big stretch backwards. Dixon looks in, gets a sign. Checks runner at second. Checks him again and delivers. To be a curveball, in for a ball. Dixon checks the runner again and delivers. Strike. That ball is hit well. Left fielder's not even moving. That ball is over the scoreboard in left field. That's going to be a 3-run home run off the bat of number 44, the designated hitter, Kason Gleaton. As the Governors take a 6-run lead to make the score 7-1. 4 runs scored in the second, 3 runs scored here with 2 outs in the third inning. Now stepping back up to the plate is shortstop number 2, Evan Taylor, who did the damage in this second inning with the grand slam off the Pirates pitcher Dixon. Dixon's attacking him early. 2 strikes, 0-2 count, 2 outs. It's a bit of a golf swing. Second baseman makes a leaping catch at the bag as the Pirates get ready to grab the bats and head to the plate. Dixon's coming off. Still looks confident. We will be right back here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. Keep it right here.
Georgia Alabama Sports Live wants to say thank you to Zaxby's for their continued partnership with us for over the last couple years since we started this. Your partnership has meant the world for us to give you premier coverage for all the local sporting events around the Chattahoochee Valley area. And specifically, I want to thank Judson Humphreys, my good friend, and the Phoenix City location, being with us from the very beginning, man.
Absolutely. Well, we just appreciate what y'all do in the community for these student athletes, and we just want to be a part of it.
Whether it's tailgating, parties, or you just want a quick bite to eat, come to the Phoenix City Zaxby's location and tell them Georgia Alabama Sports Live and Thrift sent you. Thank you again to Judson Humphreys and Zaxby's for our continued partnership on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Georgia Alabama Sports Live joins our local community in the morning. Harris County head coach Tony Dimitri, a CVCC alum, played here 2 years, 1999 and 2000, and tragically passed away in an auto accident We joined our community again in mourning the passing of Coach Dimitri, and all of our thoughts and prayers are with the Dimitri family as they look to recover from the sudden passing. Stepping into the box for the Pirates is left fielder number 3, Amari Allen, left-handed hitter. Allen out of Washington, D.C., 6'2", 190. He's a sophomore. Gets out to a 2-0 count here. And Doherty delivers a strike. Doherty rocks, fires, delivers a ball. Falls behind in the count. 3-1 to Allen. Allen, left fielder, watch that ball last inning hit it over the scoreboard, just over his head. Hits the ball hard to first base. First baseman going to toss it over to Doherty. Doherty makes the play at the back for the first out of the inning. Pirates making a substitution here. They're going to bring in number 10, Johnny Blue. For the shortstop Canyon Meats. Blue stepping into the batter's box. He's a freshman out of Bethlehem, Georgia. Infielder stares down Doherty. Doherty delivers high for ball 1. 1 down here in the bottom half of the 3rd inning. 7-1 lead for the Governors. Doherty delivers outside for a ball. Blue ahead in this count, 2-0. See what Doherty has to throw at him this time. You got to be thinking breaking ball here. He delivers inside a bit. 3-0 count here on Johnny Blue. And 4 straight balls for a walk for CVCC. CVCC gets a runner on at first. Johnny Blue. Designated hitter Connor Cosby, number 25, going to come in. Look to move that guy over. He's the designated hitter, left-handed pitcher, or left-handed hitter, sorry. Out of Auburn, Alabama, just up the road a ways. Check swing, ball. Freshman Johnny Blue on at first base with a lead. Doherty checks over. That ball is hit high into right field. The Governor's right fielder makes the play. Fires back into the second baseman to hold the runner Blue at first base. The second out of this inning. And that's going to bring the catcher, Will Crowell, to the plate. Number 19. They'll look to keep this inning alive for the Pirates. Doherty stares down the catcher, gets a sign, delivers. Fastball. Ball hit well past the first baseman. And Crowell moves his runner to second, takes his spot at first base safely. And the Pirates have 2 on here now in the bottom of the 3rd. First baseman Brody Pierce stepping into the left-handed batter's box. Pierce did some damage earlier. Responsible for that run. Pirates scored in the 1st inning. First pitch delivered as a strike. Porter gets out to an 0-1 lead on the batter. Doherty rocks, fires. Ball hits straight up. Catcher's not even going to try to make a play. Making the count 0-2 for Doherty. Brody Pierce has got the RBI earlier. Scored James from third base for the only run of the Pirates so far for today. Doherty looks in, gets a sign, checks the runner at second, delivers a breaking ball. And Pierce just could not catch up with it, fouled it off. 0-2, 2 down. Brody Pierce hammers that one to deep right field. The right fielder's going to turn and watch. And the Pirates, 3-run home run off the bat of first baseman Brody Pierce. Pirates are right back in this thing, making the score 7-4. Governor still ahead. Pirates file out of the dugout, celebrate with Brody Pierce. The ball was hammered to right field. Right fielder made just a couple of steps back and thought better of himself, said, nah, I'm just going to stand back and watch it go. Bringing to the plate, center fielder for the Pirates, number 1, Kendall Jackson. Jackson out of Warner Robins, Georgia. The swinging bunt almost just down the third baseline, foul for strike 1. Still 2 down. Pirates got a little bit of juice going through that dugout now with Brody Pierce stepping in and launching that ball for 3 runs. Still down 3 here in the bottom of the third. Doherty delivers. Jackson thought about swinging at it, pulled his bat back. Umpire still thought it was a strike, and suddenly Doherty's up 0-2. And Jackson gets a hold of one, sends it on the ground hard, right up the middle into center field. He'll take his spot at first base. And look to second baseman Grayson Hall. So he steps up to the plate, looking to keep this inning going for the Pirates. Doherty looks in, gets a sign. Rocks, fires, breaking ball. First pitch, strike. Thanks again to our sponsors, Glenn Smith Chevrolet, Coca-Cola, Houston Clinic, and Jack Houston Memorial Hospital. Also, huge shout out to the Columbus Lions under new ownership with Roger Beck taking the team and hiring Corey Black as the new general manager. We thank them for their support of Georgia Alabama Sports Live. 1-1 count. Doherty fires ball as Grayson Hall gets ahead in the count 2-1. Breaking ball, bouncer to third base. Third base makes a routine play, throws the runner out at first. Pirates done some damage, clawed their way back into this game. 7-4, the Governors lead as we head into the 4th inning. Keep it right here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
At Jack Houston Memorial Hospital, our focus is you. Even though we performed more than 1,300 joint replacements last year, we treat you like you are our only patient. Your surgeon explains your joint replacement, so nothing is a surprise. Our team knows your treatment plan, and we work together to get you back on your feet again. That's why our hospital is recognized year after year as a leader in patient satisfaction and quality of care. Jack Houston Memorial Hospital. Excellence, always.
Houlihan serves fresh, handcrafted dishes made just the way you like them. Juicy burgers, sizzling steaks, crisp salads, and shareable appetizers set the table for every appetite. Relax with friends, celebrate special moments, or enjoy a casual night out. Houlihan's delivers great food, great drinks, and great times, with 2 locations in Columbus, downtown at the Marriott Hotel and on Sidney Simons Boulevard at the Doubletree Hotel.
We're back live for the start of the 4th inning from Howard Lake Field at CVCC. Right-handed pitcher Brody Dixon takes the mound again for the Pirates. He's seeing number 2, Evan Taylor for the Governors. Taylor with a 2nd inning grand slam. Put 4 on the board for the Governors. 1-0. This comes in just a bit outside. Taylor ahead. Count 2-0. And Dixon throws fastball, and that ball is lined into left field. Taylor thought about second, got about halfway, turned to go back to first. CVCC calls time. Looks like the pitching coach is headed back out to the mound to speak with the sophomore Brody Dixon for the Pirates. Dixon has had some success this season early so far. It looks like the Pirates are going to make a pitching change. Dixon heads to the dugout after a great first inning, got into a little trouble in the 2nd and 3rd innings. Some big bats from the Governors put some runs on the board. And the Pirates are going to tap number 16, Max Wilhide, out of Warner Robins, freshman. Right-handed pitcher, 6'2", 175. He's going to come out, take some warm-up pitches, and we are going to take a break here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Nestled along the Chattahoochee River, City Mills blends historic charm with modern luxury. Stay in boutique-style rooms designed for comfort, just steps away from fine dining at Millhouse Kitchen and Bar. If you're planning a celebration, our event center offers stunning river views, elegant spaces, and a brand new riverside tent, perfect for weddings, receptions, and special gatherings, rain or shine. Whether you're here to relax, explore, or create lasting memories, City Mills is where history meets hospitality.
For the big, for the small, the short, and the tall. Peacemakers, risk takers. For the optimists, pessimists, exhibitionists. For long distance love. For the farsighted, nearsighted. For introverts and extroverts. For the thinkers and the doers. For old friends. Coca-Cola. For everyone.
Back in here to CVCC as Max Wilhide takes the bump for the Pirates. Here in the bottom half of the 4th inning, Wilhide's first offering at ball. Wide stares in. Shoots that ball straight up in the air. Back into the bleachers. One count on the batter. Number 1, Mackay Buckley for the Governors. Will Hyde checks the runner at first. Runner slides back in safely. One, no outs. Will Hyde gets a sign. Rocks fires. Ball bunted down the third base line. It's going to roll foul. Third baseman Jaden Nunez makes the play. Picks the ball up, delivers back to pitcher Will Hyde. And Buckley steps back into the left-handed batter's box. 1-2 count. Will Hyde comes on in relief. Brody Dixon, who had a phenomenal first inning, ran into some trouble in the second and third. Got through one batter in the fourth. That ball is check swung, popped straight up into shallow left field. Shortstop retreats and makes the play for the first out of the inning for the Pirates. It's going to bring Peyton Ryback up to the plate. Ryback, the catcher for the Governors. Will Hyde checks the runner first. Runner's back in safely. As Ryback settles into the left-handed batter's box. I'm sorry, the right-handed batter's box. Will Hyde dials up some gas. Delivers a ball. Good pitch. Placement was good. Umpire just didn't seem to like it very much. 1-0 count. Will Hyde delivers. Softly hit ball to the shortstop. And he makes the play at first for the second out of the inning. That's going to bring number 17, Mason Piper, the third baseman for the Governors, to the plate. That runner did move over to second base. So one runner in scoring position for the Governors here for Piper. As Will Hyde checks the runner at second. Runner's got a huge lead. Turns back, gets a sign from his catcher, and delivers a ball into the right-handed batter's box. Will Hyde set. Checks the runner, delivers a strike, a swing and a miss for number 17, Mason Piper. Evens the count, 1-1, 2 down here in the top of the fourth inning. Pirates want to get back in, get those bats, and continue some of that momentum they had in the third inning. Piper reaches out, pops out and just foul back behind the plate and out of play. Will Hyde gets a sign from his catcher. Runner on second still has a huge lead. Will Hyde checks him and delivers. Swing tipped into the glove of the catcher for the third out of the fourth inning, top half of the fourth inning. Pirates heading back into the dugout. They're going to grab some bats, come back out, and see if they can't continue that little momentum they had at the end of the third inning. Y'all keep it right here. Beautiful day for baseball, live from Howard Lake Field on the campus of CVCC. I'm Ricky Rogers, and we are thrilled that you joined us. Keep it right here on Georgia, Alabama Sports Live.
For the big, for the small, the short, and the tall, peacemakers. Risk takers, for the optimists. Pessimists, exhibitionists, for long distance love. For the farsighted, nearsighted, for introverts and extroverts. For the thinkers and the doers, for old friends. Coca-Cola, for everyone.
Welcome back in to Howard Lake Field live on from the campus of Chattahoochee Valley Community College in Phoenix City, Alabama. Beautiful day for some baseball. Pirates trailing by 3 runs off the heels of a grand slam from Evan Taylor in the second inning and a 3-run bomb from designated hitter number 44, Kason Gleaton, in the third. First pitch from Doherty in the bottom half of the fourth. Fouled just backwards. Hitter is right fielder Joel James, who's had a great day at the plate so far. Seeing a 1-1 count now. Doherty rocks, fires, delivers. James reached out and just poked that one for strike 2. 1-2 count here. Bases empty for the Pirates. Joel James looks and wants to get on base. Ball was spiked in the dirt. Even the count at 2-2. Again, we want to apologize for the wind that's blowing that you're probably hearing in the mic. Swinging and miss. Swinging at what was most likely ball 3. That's going to retire James and bring up Jaden Nunez for the Pirates. Nunez playing third base today for the Pirates. Steps into the batter's box and takes the first offering from Doherty. Puts a swing on it. Chopper to third base. Third baseman makes the play to retire Nunez. 2 down here in the bottom of the fourth. Pirates hope for any runs this inning. Going to rest on the heels of left fielder number 3, Maury Allen. Allen stares in, takes first pitch ball. 1-0 count, 2 down here in the bottom of the fourth. Strike thrown there by Doherty. Allen puts a swing on it. Can't catch up to it in time. Fouls it backwards for a 1-1 count. Ball's in the dirt. From Doherty. 2-1's count now. Allen looking to make some contact, get on base, and keep this inning going. Last inning, Brody Pierce got up with 2 outs and hit a 3-run bomb to right field to get the Pirates back in this game. Maury looking at a 3-1 count right now. Doherty looks in, gets a sign, rocks, fires, and delivers a ball. Allen draws the walk, and the Pirates are in business with a runner at first base. It's going to bring in Johnny Blue, who was subbed for Canyon Meeks. Already delivers ball one to Blue. It looks as though the Governor's pitching coach is going to go out and have a word with the pitcher, and we are going to take an opportunity to hear from one of our sponsors. Thank you so much for tuning in. We'll be right back. Keep it right here.
At Glenn Smith Chevrolet, let's kick off 2026 with a bang. We will not be undersold. Chevy Traverse with 3-row seating up to $7,250 off. The impressive Chevy Equinox up to $5,500 off. Enjoy no payments until springtime. Get your lowest price guaranteed today. Smart people from all over the USA come to Glenn Smith Chevrolet. Get ready to smile.
Welcome back into Howard Lake Field. Mound Conference is over with. Coach is back in the dugout, and Gordy has delivered ball number 2. 2-0 count. Governors have a pitcher warming up in the bullpen just outside the first base dugout. Getting loose. Check swing foul off the bat of Blue. Brings to a 2-1 count. Doherty's really had a pretty good day on the mound, with the exception of giving up the 1 run in the first inning, and then, of course, the 3-run home run to Brody Pierce. Ball is hit routine ground ball to the shortstop, who turns.
Our event center offers stunning river views, elegant spaces, and a brand new riverside tent. Perfect for weddings, receptions, and special gatherings, rain or shine. Whether you're here to relax, explore, or create lasting memories, City Mills is where history meets hospitality.
Welcome back in. CVCC opens their home slate for the 2026 baseball season. Welcome back, baseball. Man, couldn't have better weather for the opener today, the home opener for the Pirates. I know many of you guys are probably out making your final touches on your Super Bowl party plans. Houlihan's and City Mills and Cannon Brew Pub are all proud sponsors of Georgia Alabama Sports Live, as is Zaxby's in Phoenix City. We just ask that you keep those folks in mind. I'm sure they've got some to-go items you can pick up to make your party perfect. And we thank them all for their continued support of Georgia Alabama Sports Live. In addition to our presenting sponsors, Glenn Smith Chevrolet, Coca-Cola, the Houston Clinic. Will Hyde still in the game for the Pirates. The right-handed pitcher delivers. We've got an alumni game going on at CSU. We've got CVCC softball happening behind us. Count is now even at 2-2. Will Hyde came in for Brody Dixon, and Will Hyde has been pretty good for the Pirates thus far. The ball's hammered into right field high. Right fielder Joel James made a play on that, catches it to retire the first batter of the inning here in the top of the 5th. That's going to bring up number 9, Jackson Clyett, for the Governors. Clyett, the first baseman, 5-hole hitter. Will Hyde delivers a strike for a 1-1 count. Governors holding a 3-run lead here, 7-4. Governors doing their damage on 6 hits. That ball is hammered into right field. The right fielder is there again to make the play. Joel James is having a great day for the Pirates. At the plate and in the field defensively. He will definitely be in consideration for our Alex Quinney All-State Good Hands Player of the Game. Stepping into the box now for the Governors. It's number 4, Caden Tuck, left-handed hitter. Will Hyde delivers a first pitch ball. Stares in. Rocks fires. Ball is hit well into the gap in left center. The left fielder is over to make the play. And the Governors are retired. 1-2-3 in the top half of the 5th. Keep it right here. We'll be right back on Georgia, Alabama Sports Live.
At Glenn Smith GMC in Opelika, let's kick off 2026 with a bang. We will not be undersold. Powerful full-size GMC Sierras up to $14,000 off. GMC 2500 heavy-duty pickup up to $9,000 off. No payments until springtime. Get your lowest price guaranteed today. Smart people from all over the USA come to Glenn Smith Chevrolet. Get ready to smile.
Back in the Howard Lake Field here on Georgia, Alabama Sports Live. We're proud to partner with CVCC to deliver broadcasts of their athletic programs. Huge shout out to interim AD Ashley Landy, who always takes good care of us when we're here to stream the different athletic events for the Pirates. She's a huge help, and we're very proud to partner with CVCC. Pirates looking to do some damage in this inning. Carson Doherty back out for the Governors on the mound. He's finishing up his warm-up pitches. He's got a 3-run lead. All 7 runs the Governors have been scored off of some beautiful home runs, a grand slam hit in the 2nd inning, and a 3-run hit, home run from the designated hitter Kason Gleaton in the 3rd inning. CVCC sends Connor Cosby, the designated hitter, to the plate in the left-handed batter's box. He takes ball 1 off of Carson Doherty. Thought about that one. Umpire called strike. 1-1 count for the DH Cosby. Doherty looks in, gets a sign, delivers. It's a swing and a miss for Cosby. Guy still warming up in the bullpen beside the first base dugout for the Governors. And that's a swinging strike 3 for the first out of the bottom of the 5th inning. We'll bring the catcher, Will Crowell, to the plate, number 19. Good hit, hard hit ball between the shortstop and third baseman into left field. That's good for a single for Crowell. Pirates in business here in the bottom of the 5th inning. It's going to send the hero for CVCC thus far to the plate. First baseman Brody Pierce steps in the left-handed batter's box, waits the first pitch from Daugherty, and it is in for a strike. Brody Pierce, a beautiful 3-run home run in the third. Swinging strike 2. 1 out here. Pirates were down at that point 7-1. Brody Pierce comes to the plate. 2 runners on and just hammers it into right field. The right fielder had no choice but to turn and watch. Ball delivered for ball number 1. 1-2 count on the first baseman, Pierce. Swinging strike 3. It's the second out of the inning. Pirates have done good work, though, with 2 outs. We'll see if center fielder Kendall Jackson can get a little rally going here as the Pirates trail by 3 on their home opener. Jackson thought about it, decided not to swing. And it's a good thing that was delivered. Ball low and outside. Daugherty stares in and gets a sign from the catcher. Starts his windup, looks over at the runner at first, delivers a strike. 1-1 count. Thanks again to our sponsors, Houston Clinic, Glenn Smith Chevrolet GMC, and Coca-Cola. Jackson hits the ball straight up in the air. Shortstop is there to make the play, and the Pirates are retired. We're heading to the 6th inning, y'all. Thank you again for joining us. We'll be right back here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Georgia Alabama Sports Live wants to say thank you to Zaxby's for their continued partnership with us for over the last couple of years since we started this. Your partnership has meant the world for us to give you premier coverage for all the local sporting events around the Chattahoochee Valley area. And specifically, I want to thank Judson Humphreys, my good friend, and the Phoenix City location, being with us from the very beginning, man.
Absolutely. Well, we just appreciate what y'all do in the community for these student athletes, and we just want to be a part of it.
Whether it's tailgating, parties, or you just want a quick bite to eat, come to the Phoenix City Zaxby's location and tell them Georgia Alabama Sports Live and Thrift sent you. Thank you again to Judson Humphreys and Zaxby's for our continued partnership on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Back into the campus of Chattahoochee Valley Community College in Phoenix City, Alabama. Live from Howard Lake Field as the Pirates open the 2026 home slate. Pirates are sticking with the 6'2", 175-pound right-handed pitcher, Max Wilhide. He's a freshman out of Warner Robins, Georgia. Going to look to keep the Governors at bay. Here in the top of the 6th inning. Beautiful day for baseball again. We're sitting right around 54 degrees. Sunny, blue skies, and the guy the Pirates don't want to see coming to the plate is stepping to the plate. The designated hitter, number 44, Kason Gleaton, 3-run home run already on the day. Will Hyde chooses to gas him up on the first pitch of the 6th inning. In for a strike. Goes right back to it. Gleaton can't catch up with it. 0-2 count. Will Hyde stops it with his glove, makes the play to first base, and that's going to retire Gleaton. That at bat couldn't have gone any better for Max Wilhide as he got up early in the count Fleeton hit a shot right back at him. He was able to knock it down, pick it up, and throw it to first base to make the out. One down here in the top of the sixth. Will Hyde follows that up with another strike. I feel like he's on another level this inning. That's a very, very soft hit, ground ball to shortstop. The shortstop just couldn't make the play, couldn't come up with it. That's going to put a runner on at first base for the Governors. It's going to bring the catcher, Peyton Ryback, to the plate for the Governors. Pickoff move to first. Runner gets back safely. Both of these teams have played well today. That's a pretty hard hit ball into right field. The right fielder's there to make the play. Guns it into first to try to get the runner at first off the bag. Didn't work, but we're down 2 down in the sixth. Both teams, though, have had a good day. Pitching has been good. Fielding has been pretty good for both teams. The difference in the runs, of course, come from that grand slam and 3-run home run hit in the second and third innings, respectively. Will Hyde gets a sign. Good pitch, a little low for ball one. Batters Mekhi Buckley, the leadoff hitter for the Governors, center fielder. And that ball is popped up down the third base line. Nunez thought about making a play on it, but I think the ball just got out of play. It's going to even the count 1-1. The Pirates look to get out of this top half of the sixth inning. I think for head coach Hunter Vick, you're pretty proud of the performance of your team today, despite the 7 runs that have been scored. Pirates have looked good in their home opener. Ball is hit softly out to the mound. Will Hyde makes the play, and we're headed to the bottom half of the sixth inning. Y'all keep it right here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. We'll be right back.
Houlihan serves fresh, handcrafted dishes made just the way you like them. Juicy burgers, sizzling steaks, crisp salads, and shareable appetizers set the table for every appetite. Relax with friends, celebrate special moments, or enjoy a casual night out. Houlihan's delivers great food, great drinks, and great times, with 2 locations in Columbus, downtown at the Marriott Hotel and on Sidney Simons Boulevard at the Doubletree Hotel.
For the big, for the small, the short, and the tall. Peacemakers, risk takers. For the optimists, pessimists, exhibitionists. For long distance love. For the farsighted, nearsighted. For introverts and extroverts. For the thinkers and the doers. For old friends. Coca-Cola. For everyone.
Welcome back in to Howard Lake Field. The Governors have made a change on the mound. They brought in number 14, Ethan Barrett. He's going to take the ball from Carson Doherty, who started the game for the Governors. Barrett's going to come in and look to preserve this 3-run lead that the Governors have on the Pirates so far. Left-handed pitcher. He's got a very compact wind-up. He is going to see the 9-hole hitter for the Pirates. Second baseman Grayson Hall steps up to the box. The bottom half of this Pirates lineup has done the damage today. Barrett delivers first pitch strike. Pitch fouled right back into the dirt for Grayson Hall. And he falls behind in the count 0-2 to the Governor's new pitcher, Ethan Barrett. We got Joel James on deck, ready to get up to the plate and continue his good day. He's had a great day in the field, great day at the plate. And he's going to look to get in and see if he can't get on base to allow the Pirates. That's a strikeout there for Grayson Hall for the first out of the bottom of the sixth inning. James, though, has made some great plays in right field today. He's been on base twice. Barrett's first pitch to James has him swinging out of his cleats, it looked like, as he tried to catch up to it. Barrett goes right back to it, and that spikes that one in the dirt, making it a 1-1 count. We got one down here as the Pirates look to get back into this game. James is a guy that can get them in there. And he hits that ball deep into the left center gap. That ball's down. And it looks like James is going to be held up at second base safely. He's had a double today, and he's had a triple. That's exactly what you want to see if you were Pirates head coach Hunter Vick. Some damage coming from that leadoff position in the lineup. That's going to bring the third baseman, Jaden Nunez, to the plate. Right-handed hitter. He's up here trying to move James over, get him around the bases and back home safely. And he does just that. It hammers the ball into left field. Pirates are going to send James. James is rounded third and in home safely, standing up. That's an RBI single for Jaden Nunez. The Pirates now just 2 runs down to the Governors. Score 7-5. Joel James is a prime candidate for our Alex Quinney All-State Good Hands Player of the Game that we'll announce at the conclusion of today's game. First pitch from Barrett is a strike to the left fielder, Amari Allen. 0-1 count. Barrett looks down at his wristband, gets the pitch call. Tries to pick off Nunez at first. Nunez back in safely. Amari Allen physically balls past the catcher. That's going to send Nunez to second. And the Pirates now have the tying run at the plate. Nunez now in scoring position. 1-1 count. Amari Allen fouls that one back over the third base home dugout for the Pirates. Again, big thank you to our presenting sponsors, Houston Clinic, Glenn Smith Chevrolet GMC, and Coca-Cola for bringing you all of today's action. Allen fouls that one down the first base line. 1-2 count for the Pirates left fielder. Allen out of Washington, D.C., made his way all the way down to Phoenix City, Alabama to play for Coach Hunter Vick and the Pirates. Payoff pitch. Foul backwards. Still 1-2 count with one down and runner on second base for the Pirates as they look to claw their way back into this game. Hard hit ball into left field. That's going to score. Nunez And it puts Amari Allen, an RBI single. And the CVCC Pirates are right back in this thing. They're going to send Johnny Blue to the plate. Blue, the shortstop today, came in for the starting shortstop, Canyon Meeks. Another pass ball that's going to put Amari Allen into scoring position. Ethan Barrett came in and he's got some good stuff, but he appears to have some control issues. He checks his wristband to get his pitch call. Down on the count 1-0. And delivers a strike. The umpire asked the field umpire if that swing went around. I don't believe it went around, but check swing, foul. As Blue falls behind in the count 1-2. Amari Allen stands out at second base, ready to turn the Jets on if he can get an opportunity. Pitch delivered high and outside. 2-2 count for the Pirates shortstop, number 10, Johnny Blue. Great name for a ball player. And he reaches out, pokes that one up the middle. Center fielder is going to field it off the ground. They are sending Amari Allen home. Ball comes into the catcher. Allen scores. Blue takes second. And the Pirates have tied this ball game up at 7-7. Johnny Blue, shortstop who was subbed in, I believe in the third inning, delivers. And Barrett is going to have a conversation with the pitching coach from the Governors. You got to think he's going out to settle him down. They do have a man warming up in the bullpen just outside the first base dugout. Pitching coach tapping Barrett on the shoulders. You know, he's out there telling him, hey kid, it's all right. It's a tie ball game. We're still in this game. We need you to throw some strikes out. We need you to settle in. Don't give up anything. Throw strikes. Let them hit it. Let the fielders have a chance at it, at making a play. Home plate umpire goes out to the mound to break up the little powwow they were having as he heads back to the plate. We're going to welcome the designated hitter, number 25, Connor Cosby, to the plate. He steps into the left-handed batter's box, and he is looking to drive the baseball somewhere to bring in the go-ahead run for the Pirates. Good fastball from Barrett. In for strike one on Cosby. Looked to have been a breaking ball that Cosby was way out in front of. Even in the count, I'm sorry. Barrett is ahead in the count, 0-2, and that's a swinging strike three on Cosby. So 2 down here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Game, we're all knotted up at 7. Go-ahead run standing at second base. Johnny Blue to shortstop for the Pirates. The catcher, Will Crowell, is coming to the plate now. He's going to look to bring Blue home to put the Pirates ahead. First pitch offering just outside for ball 1. Barrett's offerings in the dirt. Brings the count to 2-0 for the Pirates catcher Crowell. Barrett gets a sign, checks a runner at second, delivers his pitch, and it is fouled off back behind home plate. 2-1 count on the catcher for the Pirates. Great crowd here at CVCC today for the home opener, both here and at the softball field. And Barrett rears back and delivers a fastball just on the outside edge of the plate to even count at 2-2. It's the ball delivered outside, looked like a breaking ball. Barrett wanted to stick. Full count here on the Pirates catcher, Crowell. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. And Barrett decides to step off and gather himself. Johnny Blue stands out on second base with the lead, looking to put the Pirates ahead. Ball is spiked in the dirt. Catcher tries to get Blue sleeping. As the catcher takes his place at first base on a walk. 2 down. And the guy the Governors don't want to see is now at the plate. 2 runners on, and Brody Pierce stands in the left-handed batter's box. Like a curveball offered there. It didn't fall in time. That's 1 ball, no strikes on Brody Pierce, the first baseman for the Pirates. He comes back to it and spikes that one into the dirt. 2-0 count on Pierce. And the pitch. A fastball that Pierce just fouled off over the third base Pirates dugout. Barrett gets his sign, checks the runner at second, wind up, throw. It did not fall in time. 3-0 count. Got to think Pierce is going to watch this one no matter what he sends in. Nope, he swings and fouls it back into the netting behind home plate. 3-1 count. Pierce is looking to do some damage. He's already got a 3-run home run today. Why not go for a second 3-run bomb to blow this game open for the Pirates? Barrett delivers. Outside. That's ball 4, and the bases are now juiced for the center fielder, Kendall Jackson, number 1. Jackson out of Warner Robins, Georgia. 6 foot tall, 185 pounds, stares in at Barrett. Barrett gets a sign, delivers. Fastball for a strike. Low, right around the knees, around the bottom of the strike zone. He's ahead in the count, 0-1 now. And ball bounces in the dirt, probably 3 foot in front of home plate. Catcher makes a good play, takes it off his chest to keep it in front of him. Bases are loaded. 2 down. In a tie ball game, 7-7. Bottom of the 6th inning. The pitch fouled off. 1-2 is the count. Gotta think Jackson is probably thinking he's gonna get a fastball here. And Barrett delivers. And he beamed him. The Pirates take the lead on a hit batter. Scores now 8-7. Kendall Jackson wore that one right square in the center of his back. Turned, looked at his teammates, flexed on them, and took first base. Bases still juiced for the second baseman, Grayson Hall, number 8 at the plate. Barrett delivers a ball into the dirt. Catcher does a good job again of keeping it in front and keeping the Pirates runners at bay. And looks like head coach Ryan Isle is coming out of the dugout to check on his catcher, who may have been shaken up on that last ball that he came out and blocked. The catcher's going to stay in the game. Coach Isle going to head back to the first base dugout. Grayson Hall steps out of the plate, looks down at the third base coach, steps back into the box, and stares down Barrett. 1-0 count. 2-0 count. Ball came in about waist high, but way inside. If you're Barrett, you certainly don't want to walk another run in. You don't want to hit another batter. But he's trending that direction. 3-0 count on Hall. Barrett doesn't appear to be flustered. Looks down at his wristband, gets his pitch sign, winds up, and delivers a ball high. And that's going to bring head coach Ryan Isle back onto the field as he makes the walk to the mound here at Howard Lake Field to pull Barrett. We're going to have a new pitcher taking the mound for the Governors. We'll introduce you to him right after this message from our sponsors. Thanks for tuning in on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Imagine a life-changing injury. Imagine the fear and unknown. The Houston Clinic Sports Medicine Team, the only physicians in the area with advanced certification in orthopedic sports medicine, treats sports injuries with innovative techniques. The Houston Clinic has helped nearly 1 million athletes live without pain. Imagine getting back in the game. Imagine the best game of your life. The Houston Clinic Sports Medicine Team.
We're back from Howard Lake Field on the campus of CVCC. The Governors pulling Ethan Barrett after just 1 inning of work, and they have sent number 18, Trace Joyner, to the mound. Trace Joyner's out of Brazelton, Georgia, out of Greater Atlanta Christian School. He's going to come in and look to try to get a quick out here to get the Governors back into the dugout to grab their bats. At one point, the Governors had a 6-run lead on CVCC back in the top of the 3rd inning off the heels of a 3-run home run. The grand slam hit in the 2nd inning. Pirates have clawed their way back, scoring 3 in the bottom of the 3rd and 5 here in the bottom of the 6th with 2 outs. Your head coach, Hunter Vick, you got to be pretty proud of your guys for hanging in there and fighting. The Pirates have hit through their lineup and are welcoming back to the plate the right fielder, Joel James, who got this thing started early on. Joyner rocks, fires, and Joel James fouls that one down the first base line into the bullpen for the Governors. 0-1 count here, 2 down in the bottom of the 6th. Joyner's pitch hits the dirt well off the plate into the right-handed batter's box. Joel James, a lefty, right fielder for the Pirates, staring down Joyner. Joyner looks to be trying to throw a curveball, and they're just not falling. 2-1 count on James. James swings, fouls that one off to the first base dugout. 2-2 count even. Deuces wild. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs for the Pirates right fielder, James, who's looking to blow this game open. And it's a little dribbler back to the pitcher. Joyner's going to opt to tag James on the first baseline. James is looking, it looks like CVCC's coaches are going to ask the umpires for clarification. That I'm thinking they're looking for interference, and they're not going to get that call. So James is going to head back to the dugout, grab his glove, and retreat out to right field. We're going to take a break so you can hear from some of our fine sponsors. Thank you for tuning in here for the opening game of the CVCC home baseball schedule. We'll be right back on Georgia, Alabama Sports Live.
Georgia Alabama Sports Live wants to say thank you to Zaxby's for their continued partnership with us for over the last couple of years since we started this. Your partnership has meant the world for us to give you premier coverage for all the local sporting events around the Chattahoochee Valley area. And specifically, I want to thank Judson Humphreys, my good friend, and the Phoenix City location being with us from the very beginning, man.
Absolutely. Well, we just appreciate what y'all do in the community for these student athletes, and we just want to be a part of it.
Whether it's tailgating, parties, or you just want a quick bite to eat, come to the Phoenix City Zaxby's location and tell them Georgia Alabama Sports Live and Thrift sent you. Thank you again to Judson Humphreys and Zaxby's for our continued partnership on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Welcome back to Howard Lake Field on the grounds of CVCC. The Pirates sticking with right-hander Max Wilhide. He's going to face the catcher, Peyton Ryback, out of West Allis, Wisconsin, here in the top of the 7th inning. We're taking a look at the roster for Wallace. Got guys from all over the place. Wilhide delivers ball number 2 on Ryback. One particular name that caught my eye was Ty Brojo, playing baseball in Dothan, Alabama from Delft, Netherlands. So head coach Brian Isle was recruiting globally for the Governors. The ball is fouled back to even the count, 2-2 for Ryback. Ryback is the catcher. He's been very good today behind the plate. He's had to stop several balls that were in the dirt, and he drives that ball deep into center field, but it looks like it's going to be a routine pop fly, and it is. Caught by the center fielder, Kendall Jackson, for out number 1 in the 7th inning, top of the 7th inning. You've got guys, of course, in this roster from all over Alabama, Birmingham. You've got some guy from Ohio, all over Georgia, and, of course, the Netherlands. Wilhide rocks, fires, and delivers strike 1. On Mason Piper. Piper, the third baseman for the Governors, in the left-handed batter's box. He's quickly down into an 0-2 count. Wilhide rocks, fires, delivers a fastball right down the middle. And Piper couldn't quite catch up with it, put a swing on it, hit it foul over by the third base dugout. 0-2 count, payoff pitch here for Wilhide. Again, another fastball and another foul ball right into the netting behind home plate. That ball is hit well, blooped over the second baseman's head into center field. Jackson's going to pick it up off the ground, throw it into the cutoff man, and Wallace is going to have a runner at first base. That's going to bring Colby Motley to the plate for the Governors. Colby Motley out of Williamsburg, Virginia. Check swing fouled right off the handle of the bat for strike one. Seen a lot of stolen bases today for either team. Wilhide checks the runner at first, gets a sign and delivers. Beautiful pitch on the outside plate. Fastball for a strike. It's going to put him ahead in the count 0-2 on Colby Motley. Motley plays infield and outfield for the Governors. Today he's playing right field, and he is retired for the second out of the inning. Pirates Wilhide having a great day on the mound. He came in frailing, and right now is in position to get the win if he can continue dominating. Swinging strike one for the catcher, Jackson Clyott. I'm sorry, Clyott is playing first base today. Pitch low in the zone for a strike. Wilhide just dealing this inning. Ahead again, 0-2 in the count. Runner still at first for the Governors. You're going to think he's going to take off running on this pitch. Ball in the dirt, just off the plate. 1-2 count with two down. The Pirates looking to get back into the dugout. Ball is hammered into left field on the ground. It's going to put runners at first and second. And it looks like the pitching coach for CVCC is going to head out to have a conversation with Wilhide. Hopefully just to calm him down. He's been performing well in relief of Dixon. Yeah, it looks like he's just going to have a conversation with him, keep him in, let him see if he can fight his way out of this inning. There are two outs. Oh, he's taking the ball from him. He's going to pull Wilhide. Wilhide came in and performed admirably. And still, I believe, should be in line for the win if the Pirates are able to hold. Looks like the Pirates are going to bring in freshman left-hander Carter Ward, number 5. He's 5'10", 180 pounds. Ward is out of Santa Rosa Beach, Florida. He's going to come on and try to preserve this lead for the Pirates. While he takes a few warm-up pitches, we're going to take just a quick break to hear from some of our great sponsors. Y'all keep it right here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. We'll be right back.
For the big, for the small, the short, and the tall. Peacemakers, risk takers. For the optimists, pessimists, exhibitionists. For long distance love. For the farsighted, nearsighted. For introverts and extroverts. For the thinkers and the doers. For old friends. Coca-Cola. For everyone.
Imagine a life-changing injury. Imagine the fear and unknown. The Houston Clinic Sports Medicine Team, the only physicians in the area with advanced certification in orthopedic sports medicine, treats sports injuries with innovative techniques. The Houston Clinic has helped nearly 1 million athletes without pain. Imagine getting back in the game. Imagine the best game of your life. The Houston Clinic Sports Medicine Team.
Welcome back into Howard Lake Field here on the campus of Chattahoochee Valley Community College in Phoenix City, Alabama, for the CVCC Pirates home opener for this 2026 season. They have fought their way back and now have a 2-run lead on the Wallace Governors. Governors out of Dothan, Alabama, made the trip up 431 to kick off this home season for the Pirates. They're 2 down here. The Pirates just made a pitching change. They have opted to go with Carter Ward, left-handed pitcher out of Santa Rosa, Florida. He's looking to retire Caden Tuck and from the Governors and get back into the dugout. Pirates can maybe expand on their lead a little bit. First pitch delivered is a strike. 0-1 count on Tuck. Ward checks the runner at second, checks the runner at first, winds, delivers. Ball in the dirt. Tuck thought about it. The catcher, Crowell, was able to keep that ball in front of him and hold those runners at bay. 1-1 count on the batter, Caden Tuck. Tuck out of Woodstock, Georgia. Beautiful pitch thrown by Ward. Put him ahead in this count, 1-2 with 2 down. Carter Ward shakes affirmative to his catcher. Crowell checks his runners, delivers beautiful curveball for strike 3, sending Caden Tuck to the dugout. And the Pirates back in to get ready to grab the bats and come out and hit the baseball. Preserve this lead. Pirates lead 9-7 over the Wallace Governors. We'll be right back on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. Welcome back into Howard Lake Field at CVCC. The Governors are going to keep Trace Joyner on the mound. Left-handed pitcher. He's going to face Nunez, third baseman for the Pirates. Who got the big sixth inning started for the Pirates. Driving Joyner in. James in. Nunez going to step into the batter's box. Give Joyner a quick look. Joyner delivers off foul, and third base coach for the Pirates almost made a web gem play. 0-1 count on Nunez. Nunez hits that ball blooper into the gap, into no man's land, and he's going to arrive safely at first base. That's going to bring Amari Allen to the plate, left fielder for the Pirates, who was a part of that big comeback in the 5th inning that put the Pirates ahead. Allen steps in the left-handed batter's box. Checks Joyner. Joyner checks the runner, checks his wristband for his pitch call, and delivers curveball for a strike. 0-1 count on Allen. Joyner checks Nunez at first base, throws over Nunez back in safely. Maury Allen steps back in the box. Get ready to see what Joyner has to offer. And Joyner offers a ball high over the head of Allen, but into the glove of the catcher for Wallace. Joyner rocks, fires, delivers strike, swinging strike. Maury put a swing on that. It looked like he wanted a little more than a base hit. I think he may have his eyes on some trees out in right field. Another high over the head offering from Joyner. Evens the count 2-2. And swinging strike 3. The first out of the 7th inning. Runner still in first base. It's going to bring Johnny Blue to the plate. Number 10, shortstop, subbed in for Canyon Meeks, the starter at shortstop today. Joyner's still worried about Nunez at first base. Fires over. Nunez gets back safely.
I was a little excited. I was too amped up going into it.
Blue steps back into the batter's box. And the offering from Joyner was high and outside. 1-0 count for Blue. And Blue takes that pitch, drives it into left field. On the ground, the left fielder fields it. The Pirates have runners now at first and second. And they're going to bring up Connor Cosby, the DH, to the plate. Cosby's going to step into the left-handed batter's box and see what Joyner has for him. Joyner came in after Ethan Barrett gave up a few runs in the 6th inning. Barrett had a few little control issues today. Ball the catcher couldn't find, had to shed that mask. It landed on the ground right behind him. And it puts Cosby ahead 2-0 in the count. That offering takes it to 3-0 inside and off the plate. The catcher wanted that ball to be called a strike. Home plate umpire didn't give it to him, though. Rock, fire. And that one he gets. 3-1 count now on Connor Cosby. Fouled off to make the count full, 3-2. With one down here, CVCC has runners at first and second, threatening to really put this game out of reach for the Governors. Got just a small piece of that ball to keep the count full. Ball fouled back into the catcher's chest protector. Cosby steps in, looks out at Joyner. Joyner spikes the ball in the dirt. That's going to load the bases for the catcher, Will Crowell. Got to think that he is looking with big eyes, and it looks as though Ryan Isle is going to come out and make another change at pitcher. We'll find out who this new pitcher is going to be for the Governors get a little information on him, and come back and report it live to you here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. Stay with us, y'all.
Nestled along the Chattahoochee River, City Mills blends historic charm with modern luxury. Stay in boutique-style rooms designed for comfort, just steps away from fine dining at Millhouse Kitchen and Bar. If you're planning a celebration, our event center offers stunning river views, elegant spaces, and a brand new riverside tent, perfect for weddings, receptions, and special gatherings, rain or shine. Whether you're here to relax, explore, or create lasting memories, City Mills is where history meets hospitality.
Welcome back into Howard Lake Field here at CVCC. Governors calling on number 51, Hudson Pizarra of Miami, Florida. We're going to call him Hudson K. And he is finishing his warm-up pitches now. Last warm-up pitch. He's getting ready to face the catcher for the Pirates, Will Crowell, who is coming to the plate with only one out and bases are juiced. Crowell looking to blow this game wide open for the Pirates. Kasarwa on the pitch for the Governors. Going to look to sit him back down and get his Governors back in a position while the game is still within reach. First offering from Kazara. Infield fly rule is invoked. Batter was out. That is the second out of the inning. Base is still loaded, and the one name you don't want to see coming to the plate in a Pirates uniform if you're a Wallace Governor is Brody Pierce, the first baseman for the Pirates, who already has a 3-run bomb today. Kazara delivers up high for ball one. Brody Pierce put one into the right field grass area behind right field back in the third inning. Hammered the ball. The right fielder had no choice but to turn and admire it. Offering from Kazara is a ball. Now 3-0 count for Brody Pierce. And that's another one high in the zone. 4 pitches, 4 balls, and that's going to walk a run in. Pirates now have a 3-run lead over the Wallace Governors. And we're going to see center fielder Kendall Jackson come to the plate, and he hits the ball high into left field. Left fielder's charging, making a play. He makes the catch for out number 3. But Pirates put 1 across the plate and extend their lead to 3 runs. 10-7 Pirates over the Governors. We're heading to the 8th inning. We'll be right back on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Whether you're building your business or finding your dream home, G2 Real Estate is with you every step of the way. Commercial or residential, our mission is the same, turning your vision into reality. With experience, insight, and a commitment to your success, we're more than brokers, we're your partners. G2 Real Estate, building futures one property at a time.
Welcome back into Howard Lake Field on the campus of CVCC. Pirates beating the Wallace Governors 10-7 right now. Pirates have 10 runs scored on 12 hits, including a 3-run bomb in the third inning from Brody Pierce. They got their 10th run off of a walk, courtesy of Hudson Kazara, the relief pitcher, in for the Governors. Now, the Governors send big number 44, Kason Gleaton, to the plate. Their designated hitter out of Lilburn, Georgia. Gleaton's going to look to find something to drive right here. And he takes strike one from relief pitcher Carter Ward for the Pirates. Ward just outside. I mean, the ball was very close to a strike. Umpire saw it a little differently. 1-1 count. Ward goes inside with that one on Gleaton. Gleaton, big frame. He's 6'5", 250. As I said before, out of Lilburn, Georgia. He's the guy that coaches want to have walking off the bus when they arrive at a game. Ward drops that ball just down onto Gleaton's foot. Gleaton's going to take first base as a hit batter. And the Governors have a runner on here in the top of the 8th inning. Going to bring Brody Jones to the plate for the Governors. Brody out of Opelika, Alabama, just up the road. Swing and a miss. Fastball for Ward. Jones just had no chance of catching up to it. Ward stares in at the catcher. Checks the runner at first. Gleaton doesn't appear to be a threat to run. Fastball in and fouled off. Ward way ahead in this at bat. No balls, 2 strikes. No outs yet for the Pirates in this inning. Ward stares down, gets his sign, pecks Gleaton at first. Delivers a breaking ball that is tapped into right field. Fielded cleanly, and the Governors are going to have runners at first and second. The tying run comes to the plate for the Governors. It's going to be Evan Taylor, who hit a grand slam in the top of the second inning earlier today. Is looking now to put the Governors ahead, or at least keep them within a run or two of the lead. Pitch from Ward. Wow, little outside, I guess. Batter had squared the bunt, pulled back quickly. Wallace head coach Ryan Al giving signs to his runners and to his first base coach. Ward stares in, looks back at Gleaton at second, and delivers fastball strike. Beautiful pitch there from Ward. Still no outs in the top half of the 8th inning. Ward checks Gleaton again. Taylor squared the bunt. Took that as a strike. 1-2 count now for Pirates pitcher Carter Ward. Ward come in throwing heat and has been able to retire several hitters. Hoping to get the same result here with Taylor, who's already shown power at the plate today. 2-2 count, no outs. Ward stares in, shakes off the call from his catcher. Finally gives him an affirmative. Checks Gleaton at second. Begins his wind up and offers in the dirt. Brings us to a full count. 3-2 count here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, no outs. Ward pacing around the outside of the mound off the rubber, hoping to deliver a strike here and retire Taylor. Checks the runner at second, winds up, delivers, throws a strike down the middle. Prime candidate for a double play. They get the runner at second, but I believe Grayson Hall may have misstepped. So runners at the corners now for the Governors. 1 down. Ty Buckley at the plate, number 1. Buckley out of Stone Mountain, Georgia. 5'7", 150 pounds, outfielder. Runner takes off for second. And he arrives safely. Runners at second and third. Buckley represents the tying run at the plate with 1 down. 1-0 count. Carter Ward checks. Runner at third, Gleaton. Dials in, winds up, delivers a beautiful curveball for a strike to even count at 1-1 with 1 out. Check swing. Umpire gives him the swing, gives him the strike. 1-2 count. Head coach Ryan Owl with some pointers, I guess, for the home plate umpire. Home plate umpire says, no, thank you. I got that call right. Ward looks in, his catcher gets a sign. Payoff pitch. In the dirt to even the count at 2-2. I think Ward is trying to throw a curveball in there that's going to tie Buckley up, but just not falling for him. I think right here you want to go gas inside maybe. Ball outside. Make the count full. 3-2. We're unable to see the bullpen for the Pirates from our vantage point here at the field to know if there's anybody warming up. There's still a young man warming up in the Governor's bullpen down the first base line. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Payoff pitch for Buckley from Carter Ward. Ball high. That's going to load the bases for the Governors. Head coach Ryan Owl asked home plate umpire for time. He's going to talk with Peyton Ryback. I guess game planning for his at bat. Ryback, as we stated earlier, from West Allis, Wisconsin. Coach Owl going north to south and east to west. recruiting for the Governors. Ryback steps in, bases loaded. One down. Want a ground ball here to get out of this inning, turn a double play. Ford delivers beautiful fastball just off the plate for strike one. Ball just outside. Plate umpire wants it moved over just a bit. Ward evens the count at 1-1 with one out. Beautiful strike delivered. Shortstop had a play on it. That's going to score 2 runs for the Governors to bring them within 1. And they're going to have runners at the corner. And CVCC pitching coach looks to be making a trip out to the mound. Carter Ward may be done for today. He's handing the ball over. And we're going to get a new pitcher on for the Pirates. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we'll let you know who the new pitcher is for the Pirates and get ready to head into the bottom of the 8th inning. Keep it right here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. We'll be right back.
What's up, everyone? Thrift Behringer here, and I am with Terry Johnson and Terry Johnson Agency, one of the first sponsors I ever had when I started this endeavor over 4 years ago when I was doing it off my phone. I want to say thank you so much for believing in our vision of being able to serve the community, shine a light on all these athletes, all these programs. And Terry Johnson Agency, they've been serving the community for over 40 years. Home, auto, life, church. Terry Johnson's been helping my family and me specifically. He's my insurance agent. I want to say thank you so much for your support.
Thank you, Thrift, and I appreciate the opportunity that you gave me 4 years ago to come on board and to be an initial sponsor with you. And it's just been a good association with you and a pleasure to work with you, and look forward to a long association even further down the road.
No doubt about it. Again, serving the community for many years. You need a quote today, give them a call. Jeremy Crosby, his daughter Brooke, and of course, Mr. Terry. They're going to make you feel at home. They're going to take care of you. He's my insurance agent. It's Terry Johnson Agency, big supporter of Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Your surprisingly great rates? Contact your local State Farm agent today.
If you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Carol Perdue in Phoenix City today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm.
Back into CVCC Howard Lake Field. New pitcher for the Pirates on number 12. Jordan Oldno, right-handed pitcher, sophomore, out of Snellville, Georgia. 5'11", 190 pounds. And he is going to look to get the Pirates out of this jam that they're in. Runners at first and third, one out. And he gasses him up for strike one. Oldno checks the runner at first. And it looks like he just got a balk warning. Delivers a ball high and outside. Making the count 1-1. The runner takes, first base runner takes second base on that one. Leaving first base open. At the plate for the Governors. Number 7, Lawson Ledger. I'm sorry. Number 17. He pokes the ball shallow center. The Governors have tied the ball game. That was Mason Piper for the Governors. We're now knotted up again at 10. 10-10. Pirates have 10 runs on 12 hits. It's going to bring Colby Motley to the plate. Motley out of Williamsburg, Virginia, has had a good day today. First pitch in for swinging strike one from Jordan Olno. Runners at the corners. One down, top of the 8th inning. Sails that ball, and they are going to easily get the runner at second. For out number 2. That's a huge out for Olno. Now we can focus on this batter, keep this runner at third, and the Pirates can get back into the dugout, grab their bats to look to break this tie game. Olno gets a sign, starts his windup, rocks, fires, delivers a ball low for a 2-1 count. Count even at 2-2 on the foul ball from Colby Motley. Motley plays infield and outfield for the Governors. Deuces wild, 2-2-2. Olno starts his warm-up and delivers. Down the middle strike. That ball is fair. And the Governors are going to take the 12-10 lead over the Pirates, with Colby Motley standing at second base. Next up for the Governors is going to be Jackson Clyett. Clyett playing right field today. Clyett is playing first base today for the Governors. First offering from Olno in for a ball. Clyett out of Evans, Georgia, 6'1", 200 pounds, standing in the batter's box, staring down Olno. Olno gets a sign, checks the runner at second, delivers a strike. Get ahead in this count, 1-2, 2 outs. If you're Olno right now, you want to get either throw something past him that he can't catch up to, or have him put something on the ground that's an easy out at first so you can get back into the dugout. That ball is hit deep and fielded by the left fielder. Not before the Governors do some damage to take the lead. The Governors lead the Pirates 12-10 as we head into the bottom of the 8th inning. Y'all keep it right here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
At Jack Houston Memorial Hospital, our focus is you. Even though we performed more than 1,300 joint replacements last year, we treat you like you are our only patient. Your surgeon explains your joint replacement, so nothing is a surprise. Our team knows your treatment plan, and we work together to get you back on your feet again. That's why our hospital is recognized year after year as a leader in patient satisfaction and quality of care. Jack Houston Memorial Hospital. Excellence, always.
At Glenn Smith GMC in Opelika. Let's kick off 2026 with a bang. We will not be undersold. Powerful full-size GMC Sierras up to $14,000 off. GMC 2500 heavy-duty pickup up to $9,000 off. No payments until springtime. Get your lowest price guaranteed today. Smart people from all over the USA come to Glenn Smith Chevrolet. Get ready to smile.
Welcome back into Howard Lake Field here at CVCC. The Pirates surrender the lead in the top half of the eighth, coming to the bottom of the eighth, down by 2 runs. Score is 12-10. And first pitch of the bottom half of the eighth inning hits Grayson Hall, the second baseman. He's going to take his place at first base. And Joel James, the right fielder, is going to make his walk to the plate. Hudson Kazara is still on for the Governors. Joel James has been Mr. Consistency today. He has played well in right field. Defensively, he has hit the ball a few times. He's struck out once, I believe. I'm not able to keep a scorebook as I'm running solo today. Ball in the dirt. Catcher does a good job keeping it in front of him. The runner retreats back to first base. But Joel James is now ahead in the count, 1-0.
Come on, Joel. Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby. Go. On you.
Runner checks back in first base. First baseman had dropped the ball, tried to act like he had it. Picks it up, delivers it back to Kazara, and going to see Joel James get an offering from Kazara. Kazara checks the runner at first again, gets a sign, rocks, fires, breaking ball. Straight up in the air. Catcher's going to try to make a play on that one, and he does to retire James for the first out of the bottom of the eighth inning. Runner still on first for the Pirates. It's going to bring up Nunez, the third baseman for the Pirates. Going to step into the batter's box. See if he can't get something to hit to get these runners advanced. Get the runner advanced. Rock fire. Hit hard up the middle. Shortstop dives, is unable to make the play. And the Pirates are in business with runners at first and second, with Amari Allen coming to the plate.
Let's go, Amari.
As I said earlier, unable to keep a scorebook today due to the producing and camera and play-by-play duties. Been reliant on the CVCC scoreboard, but something has happened there, and they don't have a very accurate score up there. Check swing in for strike one on Allen. Allen, left fielder. So plenty of opportunities in left field today to make plays, and he has. 0-1 count here. Runners on first and second for the Pirates. Breaking ball. Allen put a huge swing on that. Unable to catch up to it. Tipped it back into the backstop. And now is down on the count, 0-2. Allen, you're looking for something here to drive, to advance the runners. Big frame on the left fielder for the Pirates. He's, again, one of those that gets off the bus and strikes fear in the opponents that they're watching the barking of the team bus. Allen stares down at Sara. Sara offers ball low. Even the count at 2-2. All three from Kazara. Full count now on Amari Allen. out of Washington, D.C., playing ball down here in Phoenix City, Alabama for the Pirates. Payoff pitch for Hunter Kazara. Right down the middle and foul back and out of play. We'll do it again. Full count, 3-2. 1 out. Runners on first and second for the Pirates. Pirates trailing the Governors by 2. Payoff pitch for Kazara. And he blows it right past Allen for a strike. That's going to be the second out of the inning. Allen's going to head back to the dugout. A little frustrated. So 2 down in the bottom of the 8th. That's going to bring Johnny Blue, the shortstop, to the plate for the Pirates. Blue's another one that has had a pretty good game today at the plate and in the field. First pitch from Kazara to Blue. In for a ball. One-oh count. And the plate umpire gives Kazara the bottom of the zone there to even the count at 1-1.
All right, let's go, Tan. Come on, find a way, let's go.
Kazara gasses him up for strike number 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs for the Pirates. Johnny Blue looking for something to hit here. Kazara rocks, fires, swing and a miss by Blue. And that's going to send us to the 9th inning here at CVCC. Keep it right here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. Let's see if the Pirates can come back and take their opening win, first home game win of the 2026 season. Got a little tongue-tied there. Y'all keep it right here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
For your surprisingly great rates, contact your local State Farm agent today.
If you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Carol Perdue in Phoenix City today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
At Planet Fitness, there's strength in numbers. The number of different workouts to do.
1, 2, 3. Woo!
Different clubs to do it in. Friends to do it with.
Looking good, everybody. Yeah, we are.
And the number of ways to recover from it all.
You got this, come on.
And it all adds up to one membership. The Planet Fitness Black Card. Access any location, bring a friend anytime, and recover in the Black Card Spa.
One more, everybody.
We're all strong on this planet. Planet Fitness.
Back in CVCC, Howard Lake Field for the Pirates home opener for the 2026 season. Jordan Oldno back on the mound for the Pirates. He's going to see number 4, Caden Tuck, left-handed batter. Oldno delivers. First pitch strike.
Come on, baby. Good. Come on, Jordan.
Oldno sends it just a bit off the plate. Even the count at 1-1. Both the CVCC catcher and Oldno both wanted that call. That one falls low for ball 2, 2-1 count. Update from down below us on the softball field. CVCC trails 4-2 in the bottom of the 3rd. Gadsden currently winning. On top of the hill here at the baseball field. We're in a 3-1 count to Caden Tuck. Oh no. Throws a strike when it mattered the most, and the count is now full 3-2 on number 4. the left fielder for the Governors. He hits the ball hard right at the shortstop. Shortstop makes a play for out number 1 of the 9th inning. Designated hitter coming to the plate for the Governors. Big Jason Gleaton. Gleaton out of Lilburn, Georgia, wearing number 44. Gotta think that's a tribute to Hammer and Hank Aaron, Braves, and Major League Baseball legend. Gleaton has a ton of power. 3-run bomb that he hit in the top of the 3rd inning. Oh no, gets a pitch in there for a strike. 0-2. And he strikes him out for out number 2 of the 9th. That's going to bring second baseman Brody Jones, number 8, to the plate. He hits that ball hard right past the glove of the shortstop. It's going to be good for a single. For Jones. Coming to the plate now for the Governors. Another name that the Pirates don't really want to see. It's going to be Evan Taylor. Taylor with a 2nd inning grand slam for the Governors off of starting Pirates pitcher Brody Dixon. It was really a no-doubter that he hit, and he hits that one opposite, right past the second baseman in the right field. Joel James is there to make that play. Gets the ball in quickly. Runners at first and second. 2 down. If you're old enough right now, you just want to find a way to get the ball put on the ground. This is the leadoff hitter for the Governors, Makai Buckley. At the plate now, Buckley out of Stone Mountain, Georgia. Looks out at Old No. Old No gets a sign. Wind up, delivers. Ball outside.
Let's go, Jordan. Come on, Jordan. Come on, Jordan. Yeah.
Swing. Buckley swung at that one, tipped it. Called by the catcher. Evens count 1-1 with 2 down here in the top of the 9th inning. Old No delivers right down the middle. Strike 2. 1-2 count. 2 outs. Buckley looking to help the Governors extend their lead. Pirates hoping to keep it right where it's at. Old No delivers a nice pitch. Did not fall in for a strike, according to the home plate umpire. Brings up the 2s. It's 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Oh no, gets a sign and delivers just off the plate outside. Makes the count full, 3-2. Pirates trying to get out of this inning, get back into the dugout and grab their bats. And that ball is hit right where the last ball was, into right field. That's going to score 1 and put runners at the corners for the Governors. 13-10 now. Governors have the lead over the Pirates. Oh no, walking back to the mound after getting the ball from his catcher. It was a very good at bat put together by Buckley. Sorry, by Taylor. Next up's the first baseman, Peyton Ryback. Sorry, Ryback is the catcher. 0-1 count. Oh no, looks in, gets a sign, delivers a ball down the middle. Oh no, delivers down the middle. And that ball is fielded by left fielder Amari Allen. So Pirates get out of that inning, but not without the Governors tacking on an extra run.
At Glenn Smith Chevrolet, let's kick off 2026 with a bang. We will not be undersold. Chevy Traverse with 3-row seating up to $7,250 off. The impressive Chevy Equinox up to $5,500 off. Enjoy no payments until springtime. Get your lowest price guaranteed today. Smart people from all over the USA come to Glenn Smith Chevrolet. Get ready to smile.
And we here at Georgia Alabama Sports Live would like to extend our condolences and sympathies to the family of Coach Tony Dimitri, Harris County head coach, who we lost tragically in an accident back on January 24th. Harris County's team took the field last night for their scrimmage game against Whitewater. They dropped that game, but they are looking to come back and start their season with Columbus on Monday. Up for the Pirates, the designated hitter, Connor Cosby, takes ball one from Kazara. Takes that pitch for ball two. Pirates looking to get 3 or 4 runs here to walk off the Governors. Ball sailed high for ball number 3. 3-0 count here on Cosby. I don't know if he'll be watching a pitch, but if he gets something to hit, I could see him sticking his bat out there and trying to drive one. And 4 straight balls sends Cosby to first base. Pirates are in business. Coming to the plate now is the catcher, Will Crowell. He's going to come to the plate with a runner on, chance to make some noise in this game. Coach Isle comes out of the Governor's dugout. He's having a conversation with the home plate umpire. I'm guessing he's making a switch here. They're going to pull Hudson Kazara and bring in, looks to be number 25, Jack Shaw, to relieve Kazara. Jack Shaw out of Madison, Alabama. Looks to be about to make his stride to the mound to try to save this game for the Governors. Home plate umpire on the way out to the mound to break up the conference. Coach Al has not made a motion to bring a player in yet. Still heavy conversation. All the infielders in, catcher in on the mound with Coach Isle. And the Governors are now making that pitching change. It will be 25, Jack Shaw out of Madison, Alabama, right-handed pitcher. Going to take the mound for the Governors to try to get 3 outs and allow this Wallace team to get back on the bus and head back down 431 to Dothan. We're going to let Shaw take some warm-up pitches. We'll be right back here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
At Jack Houston Memorial Hospital, our focus is you. Even though we performed more than 1,300 joint replacements last year, we treat you like you are our only patient. Your surgeon explains your joint replacement, so nothing is a surprise. Our team knows your treatment plan, and we work together to get you back on your feet again. That's why our hospital is recognized year after year as a leader in patient satisfaction and quality of care. Jack Houston Memorial Hospital. Excellence, always.
Welcome back in on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. We are at Howard Lake Field for the Pirates baseball home opener for the 2026 season. The Governors right now trying to spoil that for the Pirates. Currently holding a 13-10 lead. Pirates have a runner on first, and their catcher Will Crowell coming to the plate. Governors just brought in a new pitcher, Jack Shaw, out of Madison, Alabama. He's replacing Hudson Kazara. Shaw comes in, throws a beautiful first pitch fastball, and Will Crowell gets every piece of it. That's going to score one, and it's going to give Crowell a stand-up double at second base. So Pirates are in business. The tying run is coming to the plate now. For the Pirates, and it's going to be Brody Pierce, who already has a 3-run bomb in this game. He is going to look to do a little damage here. Steal a win from the Governors. Pierce, the first baseman, heading to count 1-0. Shaw delivers a curveball for a strike. CVCC has called time. They are sending a runner out to run for their catcher, Crowell. Looks like they are sending out Claxton Pilgrim, a first baseman, freshman, 6'3", 200 pounds, out of Bethlehem, Georgia. And back to the at-bat for Brody Pierce. 1-1 count. Shaw delivers. Ball low. Puts Pierce ahead in the count, 2-1. Pirates players are on their feet in the dugout, cheering their teammates on, hoping they can get this comeback. Pilgrim toying with the pitcher at second. Ball came in inside, enough to make Brody Pierce move slightly out of the way, but the umpire saw it as a strike, so we're at a even count, 2-2, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Payoff pitch here for Shaw. And that's ball low. Full count, 3-2, 3 balls, 2 strikes, no outs in the bottom of the 9th inning here at Howard Lake Field in Phoenix City, Alabama. Brody Pierce scares down Shaw. Shaw delivers. And it's a ball. 4. And Pierce is going to take a trip down to first base. The go-ahead walk-off potential right here for Kendall Jackson, the center fielder. But Kendall Jackson's going to retreat back down to talk to his coach as Wallace head coach Ryan Owl comes out of the dugout to go and have a word with Shaw. As you guys are planning your Super Bowl parties for tomorrow night, keep in mind Zaxby's, Phoenix City. Wings and Fingers, you can pick them up there. We're also proud to be sponsored by Houlihan's and the Valley Hospitality family, Cannon Brew Pub, City Mills. I'm sure some of those establishments will have some to-go options for you to order to feed your masses there at home tomorrow as you get ready to watch the Super Bowl. So Super Bowl Sunday always represents the end of the Super Bowl, and Super Bowl Sunday always represents the start of baseball season. Pitchers and catchers will be reporting here soon for Major League Baseball. Our Columbus Clingstones will be back in action at Snovis Park on April 3rd. And the CVCC season is already well underway. High school baseball will be starting next week, and it's always a great time of the year for sports fans. Kendall Jackson wastes the offering from Shaw. It's a ball high. No outs here in the bottom of the ninth. Corners are playing in, thinking Kendall's going to bunt. Ball gets away from the catcher. First baseman's there to scoop it up and get it back to the pitcher. Runner still at first and second for the Pirates. Kendall Jackson in. The center fielder. Corners playing him in again. He squares the bunt. Didn't pull it back in time. 2 balls, 1 strike on Jackson.
Come on, hey, find a way. Let's go.
Looks like a child's ball wound up on the field. Quick timeout to get that off the field. And back to the at-bat. 2-1 count. Jackson squared, pulled back quickly for ball 3. A 3-1 count. Had baseball coaches before tell me when a batter's squaring the bunt, throw it right at him. That appeared to be what he was going for. Jackson.
Let's go, Kendall. Hey, let's go. Find a way. Come on.
3-2 count. Kendall steps out to get another sign from third base coach. Back in the box, stares down Shaw. Shaw peering at his catcher, getting his sign in his windup and his delivery. Ball outside, bases loaded. No outs. And that's going to bring up Grayson Hall, the second baseman, who got the last rally for the Pirates started by getting hit by a pitch taking first base. Still baffles me that you can get hit by a pretty hard thrown ball and turn and flex to your teammates and get excited about it. And he hammers it right at the left fielder. Runners are not able to tag. And that is the first out of the inning. Great hit. Great defensive play by the Wallace left fielder to come in, dive down to his knees, slide to catch it. It's going to bring up right fielder, number 2, Joel James. 1 out on the board. Bases are loaded for James. James has been a great player for the Pirates all day today. He's going to look to deliver something for his teammates here. Swing, first pitch, and it's a foul. A 1 count. Shaw gets a sign from his catcher, winds, fires. And that ball is hit foul down the third base line. 0-2 count on James. And the delivery. James pokes it to second base. Second base sends it home. The catcher's able to keep his foot on the bag as he dives to catch the ball, or on the plate as he dives to catch the ball. And that is 2 outs on the Pirates. Pirates down to their final chance.
Let's go 2-8.
Going to fall on the shoulders of Jaden Nunez, the third baseman for the Pirates. Runners at first, second, and third. And Nunez hits the ball hard on the ground to the shortstop. And the Governors make the play at second to take the win by a score of 13-11. We're going to do our All-State Player of the Game here, and I'm going to honor CVCC's Joel James, batting in the leadoff position all day. He made some defensive plays there in right field, and he is going to be our Alex Quinney All-State Good Hands Player of the Game. Thank you to everybody who joined us today for CVCC's home opener. Didn't go the way we wanted it to go, but you've got to give it to them. They fought hard. They fought the entire game. They played back and forth with the lead with Wallace and just came up just short at the end, losing by 2, 13-11. Pirates have a long season ahead, and we want to encourage you to come out and watch them play here at Howard Lake Field. Thank you again for joining us here on YouTube and Facebook. Be sure to tune in to Georgia Alabama Sports Live all week as we bring high school baseball and soccer coverage to the Columbus area, the greater Chattahoochee Valley. So thank you again for joining us. I'm Ricky Rogers. We'll see you next time here at CVCC for Pirates Baseball on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.